Welcome to the show. I'm Kathy Ireland. More and more people are deciding to get their degrees online. But how do you choose the learning institution that will help you succeed after graduation and it's best for you? Dr. Eric Lamotte, Provost and COO, and Dr. Kim Craig, VP of Enrollment Management at Concordia University, St. Paul, are here to educate us on what makes their institution and online programs the best choice. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Now, Eric, in what ways has Concordia positioned itself at the forefront of a challenging higher education market?
Well, that's just it. We are in such a challenging higher ed market, and I think it goes back to the ethos of our institution. We've been around for 125 years, and as a part of that, we've experienced a lot of changes in the educational marketplace. And we've always tried to be innovative, try to go out and challenge the industry of higher education with the ultimate goal of serving our students. So examples of things that we've done is way back in the 80s, we started the first adult degree completion programs, back when it wasn't, cachet for people to be doing those things. People wanted to stick in a very traditional marketplace, but we saw opportunity to get out there and to serve and to educate more and more students that weren't seeing an opportunity to succeed. And so that was one example. We moved on. We've done tuition resets. So we're the first university in the United States to do a $10,000 tuition reduction. When we think about higher education, we think about what are the barriers to people achieving higher education, as well as that academic quality and integrity of their curriculum. Financial analysis has shown that families are choosing not to go into higher education institutions based upon price. And we found that with our students, that they were challenged to persist based upon the price. And so we did some analysis. We found out we could reduce our tuition by $10,000, increase the purchasing power of those individuals by 33%, and reduce their debt, and then help them achieve their goal.
And Kim, how has the online landscape changed over the years?
Well, the online landscape has changed a lot. In the 1990s, it really was still in that experiment mode, and now it has really moved into that mainstream expectation, which has been driven by students. And fortunately, the technology has really allowed us to offer robust education. You're able to globally connect with faculty and students all over the world. So with the help of technology, it has changed, but also our students have changed, and their expectations of higher education has changed. So they are looking for convenience, they are looking for an affordable option, and they're also looking for that applied, relevant degrees that are going to end in return on investment and career outcome opportunities.
And Kim, what types of programs and degrees does Concordia offer online?
So we offer adult undergrad online programs as well as graduate programs in a wide variety of disciplines. Currently, we have over 50 online programs.
That's so exciting. And Eric, completing a degree can be challenging. So how does CSP stand out from other universities that offer online education?
Well, I think it starts with a couple of things. First of all, the academic itself. We want to make sure that curriculum is robust, that it's engaging, that you're not just kind of processing from class to class and not seeing the relevancy of that content that you could take into the workplace today and start to build your portfolio. So we wrap around that in the technological infrastructure that Kim was speaking about, and we put a support service team around that. We really think about how can we help make it centric for them to find processing through their education a meaningful and relevant experience. So we want to make sure that that quality academic experience, whether it's online, face-to-face, hybrid, whatever modality is there, helps them move to the next level.
I chose Concordia for convenience, the flexible schedule with online classes, and overall affordability for my master's degree. Even though courses are online, professors are very engaged with the students, they know your name, they're very invested and desiring you to succeed and overall be successful as a student.
I am super excited about my future because I feel that getting this master's degree has definitely opened a lot of doors as I've been applying for jobs and taken some of my first career-related jobs, but it's definitely made me a more marketable applicant.
All the professors that I've gotten to know really care about what they do and really care about the classes specifically that they teach, and you can tell when they're talking and when they're telling you about the things that they know, it's things that they've lived, and they teach those specific courses for a reason, and that's really cool.
And Eric, how does Concordia University perform against its competitors?
Well, we're blessed, again, with such great faculty and an amazing operational structure and leadership and partnerships. We are leading the industry in many of these majors. And for instance, in our business majors, for example, our general business people are starting salaries about 44% above the national average. When we look regionally at Department of Economic Development, they look at all the different schools that we compete against, public, private, both together, and they look at by major and they start looking at how well they're doing 18 months, 24 months out as an ROI, because families are asking the very first question, is my son or daughter going to get a job? And what's that starting salary going to be? And that Department of Economic Development data, it really points us as being in the top 90 percentile for the salaries. And so we want to make sure that the students aren't just getting a job, but they're getting a job that's meaningful against the debt or the cost that they put into it, both time and financial, but also that it leverages them into the next step. So we're looking at those things. We see the enrollment is growing because students are seeing that value, which is important to us. And when we look at our alumni are seeing, as they report back, that over 94% are finding either they got into the graduate school of choice or they moved on to a career path that was their destination.
It's exciting. Eric and Kim, you have taught us so much about the amazing programs and benefits that Concordia University St. Paul provides. Congratulations and thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for having us.
Thank you. And thank you for watching. I'm Kathy Ireland.